The 2020 season, Glory's 9th, kicked off in the Netherlands at Glory 75 Utrecht. It was a night of knockouts, doctor stoppages, and title defenses. In addition, 3 numbered 2 ranked fighters in the lightweight, welterweight, and middleweight divisions all look to get back into title contention. But we begin in the light heavyweight division with 10th ranked Sergey Maslaboyev taking on Roel Manart.
Gentlemen, you understand the rules that you're fighting to. Protect yourself at all times, obey my commands at all times. Do you have any questions? Touch gloves if you like. Push back.
Maslaboyev has an amateur victory over then unknown Alex Pereira, who's currently the middleweight champion Glory and the interim light heavyweight champ. You know he'd love to get another crack at him. Maslaboyev in the white gloves, Roel Manart in the black.
Both are really technical fighters. So I'm expecting both guys to pick their shots, stay clean.
Time. Neutral. Neutral.
Didn't take long.
No.
When fighters
talking about a clean fight too.
When fighters drop down from heavyweight to light heavyweight, most people assume their power comes with them.
Timing.
Does it all the time?
Fight.
Well, the thing is, when you fight someone heavier, you feel like speed plays an advantage, and that's a big attribute in fighting. So you might hit harder, but if you hit faster and more accurately, you know, that plays just as well.
Maslaboyev told us that he believes Manart's punches are slow and heavy. I'm going to counterattack. I'm going to clinch. Do what it takes to get the win.
Yeah, Manart's got good kicks, so you're going to watch him really attack the legs, use left kicks. Maslaboyev's the same way. He'll fight one way, then all of a sudden mix things up and throw flying techniques. He tries to surprise you.
Break! Fight!
Big right hand connected for Maslaboyev as he is falling backwards. And that may have stunned Manart.
Yeah, Manart's moving back, but he's trying to open up and swing back.
Right on the ear, and down goes Manart.
1,
Can you believe this?
2, 3,
Manart's complaining about
4,
something.
5, 6,
I think he broke his, or hurt
7,
his jaw.
8. Gloves up. Gloves up. Fight.
Well, let's see how much longer he can last. Here comes the Lithuanian sledgehammer. Down he goes for a second time. What a performance so far.
3, 4.
He's just come out
5,
swinging, and it paid
6.
off.
Okay.
And that's it. He says no mas. What a win for Sergey Maslaboyev. And that is not what many people would have expected to see here tonight.
No, absolutely not, but I see a lot of blood coming out of the mouth of Manart, but the sledgehammer, Maslaboyev, showing great power. Wow.
We asked Maslaboyev if he was going to get a knockout, and he didn't seem too confident. He just said, I'm going to stay at distance. I'm going to have to make it a little ugly. But I tell you what, and for a guy who still trains in Lithuania, he refuses to go to these big-name gyms, even though he can't get big sparring partners in his country.
Yeah, sometimes he said he'll travel out, but he likes to have his team. It's worked in the past, so why change something that's working really well for him? And it showed well.
Great start for Maslaboyev. 2 first-round knockdowns. Let's take a look at him right now, Joe.
Yeah, I think we have a future contender here with him. I mean, he stayed, you know, very patient, and then when he found those clubbing right hands, hits the body, mixes the uppercut, and then just kept slugging down with these right hands. They didn't look too powerful there, but I think the ones before may have done a lot of damage, because you can see the way there that Maslaboyev just sat in the pocket. He knew he had Manart hurt. Just mixing those power punches, got himself a finish. Like I said, he's a light heavyweight that can kick well, use his knees, and box extremely well, and has power in everything.
You watched it as it happened. This bout comes to an end with an official time of 1 minute 48 seconds of that very first round, and is ruled a technical knockout. For your winner, Sergey Maslaboyev. Manart did indeed fracture his jaw, which resulted in the TKO victory for Maslaboyev. With the victory, he's made the statement that the light heavyweight division has a new contender. Up next, the first of our number 2 ranked fighters, Harut Grigorian, takes on 9th ranked Jamie Bates in welterweight action. This is Glory 75. Rewind. Welcome back to Rewind. In welterweight action, number 2 ranked Harut Grigorian looked to bounce back from his loss to Cedric Doumbé at Glory 64. His opponent, 9th ranked Jamie Bates.
Both fighters, you know the rules. Break is break, stop is stop. Step back.
They don't touch gloves. Grigorian looked like he was completely in another dimension.
Yep, you get that. That's how you know Harut's ready.
Can Bates avoid the hooks that Grigorian has put so many men to the canvas with? The former champ in the white gloves, Jamie Bates in the black. Of course, the big fight last weekend was in boxing, Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury. Bates, being from the same country, a huge Tyson Fury fan, and I said, are you going to fight Harut like Fury did to Wilder, where he goes right at him? He said, I can't afford to do that against Grigorian.
Yeah, he needs to play smart. I mean, 69% KO ratio from Harut. So you got to be careful, you got to play the game. You have a height and reach advantage, you got to use it. You got to stay busy, keep hitting, watch the counter shots from Harut.
Harut's missed almost a year with an elbow injury. Says he's going to be more aggressive now. Not sure how much more aggressive he can be than what we've seen in the past.
Yeah, he waits to set you up. He doesn't throw useless punches. He waits for that right moment to explode. Where you see the strategy from Bates already happening. Movement, hitting and angling.
Grigorian famously knocked out in Chicago Bertel Grunhart to win the welterweight championship of the world, and after that, Grigorian got an invitation to the president's house in Armenia. He met with the president there. It's a great honor for him. He'd love to get that title back again.
Yeah, right now, Bates is staying really active, making Harut, stay shelled up.
Break, step back.
It's all about Harut closing this distance.
Bates not known for having a lot of power. 3 wins by KO in his 26 victories, although he did knock down his last opponent.
Break, step back.
The right high kick, Vedat Kuduk back in Glory 70.
So Bates right now, when you're going to see him, he's staying long. As soon as Harut comes in to throw, he uses the clinch.
So far, the strategy working very well for Jamie Bates.
Yep. But it's also Harut's style to kind of take his time, control the ring, pressure. And there he just ripped a nice hook to the body.
And Bates has been down with body shots before, but he finished the fight with broken ribs. That's how tough this Englishman is.
Yep. The big question is, can Bates keep this strategy for 3 rounds?
Well, it's not so much the strategy as it is keeping up the pace and the output, right?
But that is the strategy.
Touche. Oh, that right hand connected right against the ropes to Bates. But when it comes to strike statistics in round 1, it heavily favored Jamie Bates. The open scoring, we will know how the judges saw that first round momentarily. Strikes landed for Bates, 39 of 72 for Grigorian, 11 of 44. And all 5 scored for Bates. And that puts Bates down, and that may have been after he was told to break.
That was the second time Grigorian did that.
That was a huge right hand that floored Bates. It'll be interesting to see how John Axwood handles this.
Yeah, take your time.
He's knocked out right now.
Take your time. Stand up.
And that was the second time.
Wow.
It's kind of a tough call because
it's got to be a point deduction.
Well, to me, I don't think Bates should continue. He's already rocked. You know, Harut's a power puncher. If he doesn't continue, I would maybe think a DQ.
And stop kicking to the knees, okay? I thought it was high.
I don't necessarily
not
agree
good
with
in
what's
this.
happening there. Jamie Bates was basically knocked out by this.
Not even a point deduction for hitting after. I thought break meant break and stop meant stop. That's what Axel starts
I
everything
don't agree with this. I mean, Jamie Bates took a big shot. His head's not going to recover. I don't know, I could be wrong, but I mean, I don't think that was the right call.
Well, let me ask you this. If it was an illegal blow, which it obviously wasn't because there was no count, and he knocked Bates down to the ground after he was told to stop, and it was a knockout-type blow, why was it a point deducted?
I have no clue.
But Bates,
If anything,
Breaks the back.
Harouk should have got a count then. You know what I mean? He should have got the knockdown.
well, Bates is damaged goods right now. Let's see if he can
Breaks the back.
survive the next 2 minutes of this second round.
Step back. Break.
This is a key round for Bates, though, because if he wins this round, he'll be up 2-0.
Break. Step back.
Slick eyes right now from Jamie Bates.
Break. Step back.
Of course, Harouk Grigorian
Step
suffered
back.
one of the most controversial knockouts of all time.
Last time.
Yeah.
No
When
holding.
he was turned around, and Myrtle Grunhart hit him from behind, but this time Grigorian hitting Bates after they were told to stop.
Ooh, there's that power right hand again from Grigorian.
Bates still fighting strong. Good for him.
I mean, he's saving the fight, fighting like a warrior, but I mean, he's showing a lot of heart and toughness
Break,
to
step
keep the
back.
fight alive.
30 seconds to go. And win or lose, a great performance here by Bates to literally get off the canvas when his eyes basically rolled back in his head for a second.
Oh, he just cracked Harouk there.
Time.
All right, as both men go to their corners, we're going to look back at this knockdown in just a minute. And the key here is to listen to what John Axwood told the fighters and how each fighter reacted to that instruction.
And I think it was Jamie Bates was kind of like putting his hands down, kind of separating, and his chin was just nice and high. He did not expect it.
All right, let's look and listen.
Stop.
He was looking at the ref.
Yeah, and I mean, you heard John Axwood say stop two times before that shot happened. Not once, twice. I mean, if there was nothing there, it should have been a point deduction. I mean, I know Harouk's not that type of fighter.
And there's the man, Myrtle Grunhart, who knocked out Harouk Grigorian when he turned his back. That happened in Paris, France. To be fair, though, Harouk Grigorian was told to stop, but usually a referee will put his hands on your back.
Or get in the inside. It's a lot of emotion. I mean, I don't want to blame Harouk for it. He's just fighting.
Not to mention, of course, most people know what stop means, but he does not speak English.
Yeah, but when you're in the zone, Bates did get that round, so 3 out of the 5.
Break. Step back.
So a great performance by Bates. And Joe, you told me before this fight started, you think Bates can beat Harouk.
Yep, it is because of this style. I mean, the fact that Bates is so long, can mix his strikes, has good distance control.
Break. Step back.
Anything's possible.
And according to Nick Kalakis in Las Vegas, Harouk Grigorian was listed as a 5-1 favorite in this bout.
See Harouk really loading up that right hand again. This is where Bates needs to play smart here. Not open up too much. Maybe play the single strike game to avoid him getting countered.
Oh, a nice kick. Is that going to be a knockdown?
that looked like to a body.
So body kick, but Harut got up quick. Not enough damage was done.
Break. Step back.
But that pushed him
Step back.
But
Step back.
Jamie Bates having the performance of his life when he needed it.
Break. Step back.
You see that awkward style, though. Bates stays long, and on the inside, he kind of ties you up. He doesn't let you come in very easily.
Careful.
So low blow there by Bates.
Fight.
Harut Grigorian, according to open scoring, will need a knockdown here.
I like these Bates front kicks too,
Break,
on the
step back.
outside. He knows Grigorian needs to come in. Nice long front kick's been working.
Grigorian's got a minute to go to find something. That right hand moved Bates around a little bit.
And Bates dominating with his kicks.
Step back. Break.
Jamie Bates has an 8-year-old daughter at home, Sophia, who's super proud of what
Break.
Dad's doing right
Come
now.
on, guys.
Can he hold on and beat the second-ranked fighter in the world?
And I like the way Bates is avoiding that right hand from Grigorian. Puts his head to the right, and Grigorian keeps missing that big overhand right.
Break. Step back.
20 seconds left. Harut looking up at the clock. He knows he needs to land something big. And what he did, he did. Bates, right off the temple it looked like.
He's got 10 seconds to hold on.
Harut that close.
Oh!
And now Bates has rocked Harut.
Break. Step back.
A very competitive contest that we may have just seen a pretty big upset.
Yeah, the game plan of Jamie Bates, talking to him in the interview, was to stay long, use the jab, try to frustrate Harut Grigorian, and he seemed to do just that. He was able to shut down the power punching of Grigorian by tying him up, clinching him up, and staying really long. Did great with his front kicks. You know, kept Harut Grigorian. That was that call. I mean, you can see how he's knocked out. He was laying on top of the ropes. His eyes rolled back, basically looking at Todd and I, but he got back up, continued to fight, and did a pretty good job in this third round as well. Landed the good front kick, knocked him down, had some good moments. Oh, there he goes there, almost rocking Grigorian, which is extremely rare, but great performance from Jamie Bates.
Look at the statistics. 109 landed strikes for Bates. Grigorian, 36. Strikes by round. Bates dominated all 3 rounds. Grigorian's output just wasn't there tonight. Here's Tim Hughes.
Ladies and gentlemen, this bout goes the distance, so we go to the judges' scorecard. Let's take a look at the totals. 2 of our judges score the bout 29-28. Our 3 remaining judges all have it 30-27. A unanimous decision, all for your winner, Jamie Bates! Surviving the late hit, Jamie Bates goes on to upset former champion Harut Grigorian and moves up 5 spots to number 4, while Grigorian drops 4 spots to number 6 in the welterweight division. When we return to Rewind, the number 2 ranked lightweight and middleweights do battle against ranked opponents. In lightweight action, the second of our number 2 ranked fighters, Tijani Bestati, looked to rebound off his title loss to Marat Grigorian at Glory 69. In his way, 10th ranked Mikhail Palandre.
Gentlemen, you understand the rules that you're fighting to. Protect yourself at all times, obey my commands at all times. Do you have any questions? Touch gloves if you like, push back. Judge,
This could be
time.
a masterpiece if they both bring their A games. Let's see what we have in front of us. Bestati in the white gloves, Palandre in the black.
Yeah, Tijani's got a nice long jab, which I'm sure he's going to try to mix with. Let's see how confident Tijani's going to take this fight.
Tijani trains at Coliseum Gym right down the street here in Utrecht. Just missing with a high kick. Palandre with an outstanding 30-3 record. 40% knockout ratio.
He's a very busy man. He works as a builder, has 2 children, and he's a pro fighter. Doesn't stop.
That's right, he builds houses and refuses to quit that job, even though he said he might be able to financially afford to. He said it keeps him humble and it actually helps his stamina.
He does have good conditioning. I like that Tijani staying patient, trying to find his big power shots.
Bestati trying to bully Palandre around a little bit.
I haven't really seen spin kicks from Tijani.
Palandre keeps his guard close to his chin, whereas Bestati keeps his gloves almost palms out in front of his face.
And Tijani would rely more on his eyes for defense, where Palandre uses his defense and his guard.
Great counter left hook by Bestati. There's another left one. And right now, Bestati seems to have the edge.
Fight!
We measure the reach of fighters, but we don't measure their leg length, Joe. But Bestati's legs look like they're 6 feet long.
They're very tall. I just liked his relaxed style. It's nice, it's suiting him. He's finding the shots, not wasting useless energy punching defense.
Right hand for Palandre.
Johnny's also known for some vicious knees. So let's see if we can mix any of those tonight.
Good low kick, which buckled the knees of Palandre.
Ooh, just took a nice slick right angle there to fire off that right hand. There's those knees.
Good opening round for the Moroccan Wonder Boy. Round 2 scheduled for 3 in the lightweight division. Bestati coming off a world title opportunity. Palandre hoping for one in the future. He's ranked number 10. No surprise that Bestati won the first round according to all 5 judges.
Yep, slick distance and range control from Bestati.
What adjustments does Palandre need to make?
Well, it's more about him going forward just like that. Not throwing the single shot, because Tijani slips the first punch, but 2 and 3 are the ones that could land. So he needs to put things in combinations, keep stepping forward.
Bestati dominating with the punches as seen here. Right now, Palandre is facing a buzzsaw right now.
Do not throw. Fight!
Quick hands being shown by Bestati.
Yep, mixing in the legs as well.
Let go, let go. Do not hold that. Fight!
You can see just Tijani slipping those single shots, no problem. His eyes are on fire tonight.
Swings and misses for Palandre.
Yeah, nice sneaky little uppercut from Tajani on the inside.
You know, that body looks open, and Pastati's starting to find it now.
Palandre just having a hard time finding Bastati.
5 of the 8 fighters on this card tonight are ranked number 2 or higher. That's the level we are witnessing here. Number 2 ranked Bastati doing damage to Palandre, who's getting a couple shots in now.
Yeah, Bastati's found that right straight a few times. Looks like he's trying to set it up in different ways.
Nice step in, left hook to the body. Palandre answers with a knee.
Very impressed with Tajani's defense.
Fight!
No, not your traditional high guard duck shell. He's been improving his boxing a lot.
He looks so comfortable in there tonight.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. That's what that championship rounds do for you. You know, if you can sit there and fight Barack Gregorian for 5 rounds, you know, anyone else you fight isn't going to be as intimidating.
Stop! Time. Doctor time.
And keep in mind, later tonight, we will announce who Badr Hari will be fighting June 20th in Rotterdam. That's just minutes away.
Make a twist. No, listen. Yes, make a twist.
It's like it's cracked.
Oh, it's broken.
Oh, you heard the doctor say it is broken. That is it. Unfortunate news for Palandre, but Bastati was having one of the best performances we've seen.
Yeah, he looked sharp. Like I kept mentioning, his distance and his eyes were sharp. He mixed in good low kicks, good body kicks. I mean, when you got those sharp shins like Tajani has, off the forearm, you're breaking things.
Who knows when that could have happened? Might even happen in the first round for all we know. Palandre forced to retire because the doctor would not let him continue. So Bastati said, I will break him, but that certainly wasn't the break he was mentioning. A broken left arm to Palandre, and Tajani Bastati gets his 20th career victory. That was the official verdict. Unfortunately, Mikel Palandre will have to recover from a broken arm. There's your final statistics. A dominating first 2 rounds for sure for the number 2 ranked fighter in the world. Here's Tim Hughes.
Ladies and gentlemen, you watched it as it happened with the black corner, unable to answer the bell for the 3rd round. This is ruled a technical knockout for your winner, Tajani Bastati. Despite Palandre suffering a broken arm, Bastati dominated from start to finish. He has certainly put himself back in title contention. Yusri Belgari.
Big knee right up Route 1 for Belgari. What a confidence boost for Belgari, who's just teeing off, and again, this is becoming a slugfest here.
Jakob, the Siberian Tiger, Steuben.
A lot of promise from this young German. How about Steuben fighting back here in round 2 and a straight right hand? This is a battle royale right now. He loves throwing knees. Nice body shot from Steuben and another one, and now he's on the front foot. What a kick by Belgari!
That was followed by middleweight action when number 2 ranked Yusri Belgari took on 6th ranked Jakob Steuben, both fresh off victories at Glory 69.
Both fighters don't know the rules. Break is break, stop is stop. Okay?
What's it going to take here, Joe, to win this fight?
Well, for Steuben, he's
Fight!
got to just go after it. Can't be too intimidated. Belgari, I expect him to try to pick his shots, be a little bit more patient.
In the past, we've seen Belgari tower over some of his opponents, but Steuben almost the same size.
Steuben really tall. He says he prides himself in being able to adapt. He's been working with the German Olympic boxing team, so he's always got sharp hands.
Both these guys can fight in the light heavyweight division if they wanted to. Instead, they make the cut to middleweight.
Yeah, Belgari's just huge when you stand near him.
Middleweight is 187 pounds. Not a lot of guys listed at 6'5", 187 out there.
Break, step back.
Belgari showcasing more of the kicking he's been working on.
Good knee right to the gut from Belgari.
Be careful.
John Axwood separates him. It's number 2 versus number 6 here, middleweight division.
Steuben just moved his head off center line, ripped the body, looked good.
Steuben said when he received the call to fight Belgari, he didn't hesitate, and said Glory was actually surprised he took it so fast.
Yeah, he wants to fight the best. He's like, why am I going to be signed to Glory and not fight them?
Nice right hand lands for Belgari.
Steuben needs to get off those ropes. Try to be first, throw.
And now look at him sitting down with these punches. Right hand lands. Steuben has got to get out of there. He blocked in a right and a left. What is he thinking as he continues to stay back against the ropes?
Needs to at least try to clinch up. But at this point now, with Belgari swinging.
Big knees from Belgari.
Yeah, that Belgari left knee is just missing.
Steuben might have been sort of out on his feet there, Joe. Is he thinking clearly?
Oh, absolutely, he's rocked. But he's still trying to fire back.
Break,
He's just
step back,
gritting
step
his
back.
teeth. You can see it in his face.
This is where I want to see Belgari mix it up a little bit. Use
Break,
those
step back.
kicks, set up those knees.
I tell you what, Steuben is just waiting to get knocked out with this posture. There's another right that lands. Running uppercut.
Good job at Belgari hitting the body. Gotta mix levels.
That's hand. What a round for Belgari. Somehow, Steuben has stayed on his feet. Can he make it to the bell? Yes! Jakob Steuben beaten pillar to post in round 1.
Man, Belgari just went after it once he got him hurt.
So many options for our highlights in round 1, Joe. It's our greatest hits edition.
Yeah, and it's that right hand from Belgari that started it. He just threw 2 there. I like that he's been mixing his low kicks. Then you see him just flying, setting up that right hand that had all that power behind it. And the way he was cutting down on it, being the taller fighter, he could really chop down on there. And there's his experience punching the body, then going back to the head. You see him trying to pull, Steuben's guard down for that right hand. But look at that power, that range, that length. Ooh, that shovel uppercut to the body, then to the head. Just picking his shots beautifully.
You know Steuben was in big trouble when he walked to his corner and started to sit down, but there was no stool there. They were like, you got to stand up.
Fight.
Yeah, I'd be surprised if Steuben can get out of this round.
What a comeback this would be for Yusri Belgari.
But already you see Belgari now kicking, mixing in the knees, not getting aggressive with that right hand. That shows maturity as a fighter.
Fight.
Look at the total strikes. Steuben landing 10, Belgari 6 times more.
Yeah, I was just gonna say I'm waiting for that Belgari right hand. Now he's a southpaw. Mixing uppercuts and knees.
This is target practice for Yusri Belgari. John Axwood might want to look at stopping this. He takes a knee as blood pours from his face.
Yeah, even if I'm his corner, I would stop this fight. He doesn't need to take any more damage. From the corner, I'm stopping
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
The doctor will take a look at Steuben.
Both of those.
Oh, his nose is shattered. Look at that.
It could just be the cut.
And that's it. It is over. Yusri Belgari did not lose 1 second of this fight tonight.
Oh, he looks great. I mean, that right hand, mixing of the levels, using the kicks. Came back looking sharp.
New trainer, new outlook. That's as good as he's perhaps looked ever in glory.
Yeah, I mean, it also, his opponent was a little bit not as advanced to come back and throw, but, I mean, he looks great. Mixed things well, showed maturity as a fighter. Can't complain, you know.
You said Steuben not that impressive tonight. Obviously he wasn't, but you can't discount the fact that he's the 6th ranked middleweight in Glory's division.
Yeah, I mean, Belgari's always going to be at the top. Very difficult to beat.
Round 1 was the appetizer. Round 2, the main course for Yusri Belgari was landing everything he threw. 82 total strikes landed in a round and a half.
Just getting all fancy with it, too. The way he shoveled that body, mixed uppercuts, those clubbing right hands. He mixed those knees beautifully. You could just see right there Steuben's nose, his eyes rolling back. Just a beatdown from Belgari.
So Yusri Belgari now 27-6 with knockout number 14, his 4th with Glory.
Ladies and gentlemen, our ringside doctor has called a halt to this contest with an official time of 1 minute and 2 seconds of that second round, and it's ruled a technical knockout for your winner, Yusri Belgari. With the win, Belgari has re-established himself as a serious contender for the middleweight title. But up next, a rematch for the Featherweight Championship of the world, when Pet Panamrung makes his 4th title defense against #1 ranked and former champion, Sergey Adamchuk. You're watching Glory 75 Rewind.
Will the professor dominate another opponent at the highest level yet again? One of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world.
Undisputed Pet Panamrung Kiatmukal.
Knockout of the year! Knockout of the year!
Sergey Adamchuk.
And that is it. The referee waves it out. Sergey Adamchuk gets his first knockout in Glory. And he's ready for another title opportunity.
Oh, spinning back fist from Adamchuk.
Pet Panamrung Kiatmukal with a career-defining victory.
Our main event at Glory 75 featured a rematch for the featherweight title. Pet Panamrung brought his 10-1-1 record with 3 title defenses against the #1 ranked and former champion, Sergey Adamchuk, looking to reclaim the belt while going for his 13th Glory victory.
Gentlemen, you understand the rules that you're fighting to. Protect yourself at all times, obey my commands at all times. World title fight, I expect you to fight for it. Touch gloves if you like. Push back.
Sergey Adamchuk,
Judge.
who's to say this won't be his last shot at the title, has
Fight!
to cash in tonight against a man who's looked nearly unstoppable in Pet Panamrung. That said, Joe, in his last contest against Kevin Van Ostrand, Petch looked vulnerable. It was a draw, a majority decision draw.
Yeah, you got a little warnings for his clinching, lost the point, which made it a majority draw. So that's what Petch continually has to work on. Forgetting his Muay Thai roots, sticking to the boxing and his kicks. You can see both southpaws.
The left kick to the body from Petch is like getting hit with a baseball bat.
Right away, you can see the kicks advantage to Petch, boxing, Adamchuk.
Time.
Might have been a headbutt or a collision at least.
Okay. Keep your heads up. Time in. Fight.
Good combination work from Adamchuk.
We've seen in the past with Adamchuk, he can get in some of these tit-for-tat battles, and when it's over, you're like, did he win? It was so
Yeah.
close. How does he avoid getting into that type of contest?
Well, I mean, it's 5 rounds, so he does have to have a pace, but I feel when he gets going and flowing with his hands, he needs to continue with that. But the problem is, what makes Petch so dominant is that he can control the distance. He either moves back, and on the inside, you're going to see him clinch up right away. See, right here, he doesn't let Adamchuk get any of his boxing going because he crashes his range for the clinch.
They first met in March of 2017 at Glory 39 Brussels. Sergey Adamchuk suffering a loss by majority decision. You thought Adamchuk might have won that first contest.
Yeah, he came in really aggressive with his hands. That's why I'm saying he's got to put his hands in combinations, because that's when he was most successful at 39 Brussels. But Petch this fight's liking that outside low kick. He's going after it, known for body kicks. But him fighting another southpaw, the low kick's there.
Over there.
Let's see how much patience Paul Nichols has.
Not happening. Okay. All right. Public warning. Do that again. I'll take a point. Time in. Fight!
No, Petch does not speak English, but Adrian, his trainer in his corner, Adrian Sheed, does, and I'm sure relayed the message. A point deduction in a fight as close as this one is likely to be could be devastating.
Break!
So it's 5 rounds, so it's not as pivotal as a 3-round fight, but still, world championship. Now Petch with the level change. Liking those low kicks.
Do southpaws typically match up better with Petch?
Well, I think so, because Petch is so dominant with his left kick and fighting orthodox fighters. So him fighting another southpaw is like more rare for him. This is why you see him attacking the outside leg. And when he fights orthodox fighter, it's more of that body kick.
Let go! Let's go!
Right kick to the body.
Do not hold
Look at
that
that
long.
late punch.
Time.
Adamchuk, 25. Round 3 scheduled for 5. It has been a shutout so far for our Thailand fighter.
Break!
On the back of Adamchuk.
Fight!
And not enough activity from Adamchuk. He's letting Petch dictate the pace.
Look at the kicks landed, 25-2. Did you expect this type of discrepancy?
No, I felt Adamchuk would have been a little bit more aggressive. He's waiting too long. He's just eating the shots and not finding a counter back. He needs to eat that left kick, block it, and then fire out with his hands.
We knew Petch was special the first time we saw him back in Nice in 2016 when he fought Stanislav Renita. Completely pulverized the left side of that poor fighter's body. It was completely red. Looked like half of his body had been in a tanning bed all day. And you could see Adamchuk's body is starting to look the same way.
Fight!
Adamchuk surely doesn't want to stand a distance and eat those kicks.
Fight!
No, that's why I'm not understanding. He's not moving back or coming forward. That's a little bit better, but Petch again controlling distance and pace.
Fight! Let go! Turn around. Fight! Mind your heads. Keep your heads up, both of you.
This has not been the cleanest fight, has it?
No, I mean, there has been the clinching, but I like Petch, though, that when he's staying outside throwing.
You cannot sweep in Glory. You saw Petch do it earlier, and now Adamchuk. Both warned by a referee.
Break!
Half a minute to go here in the third round.
Fight! Break! Fight!
Another body kick. That was one of the best we've seen.
You can hear the slaps.
And not just the body work, but Petch is still landing to the arm of Adam Chuck, and that does so many things. Not only does it damage the arm, oh, nice work there for Adam Chuck, spinning attack.
Break! Fight!
So this is round 5, excuse me, and round 4, 9-9, which meant the judges felt that Petch won the round, but then had the point deduction.
Yeah, so that's it. Adam Chuck needs something big here.
Break!
There's a punch after he was told to break. Petch is saying, where's my point deduction?
Break! Fight!
Joe, I don't know that you or anyone can give me this answer, but how do you knock out Petch Panamaron in 2 minutes? Oh, that might have been the one that would have done it.
Fight!
Just missing with that spinning wheel kick was Adam Chuck.
There's got to be something different. You can't just sit there and expect a punch or a kick, like maybe a spinning back fist or something different.
Break! Break! Whoa, 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 whoa. Time, time, time. Yeah, you cannot strike the back of the head. Okay, you know that. Okay? Time in. Fight!
Paul Nichols cannot wait for this one to be over. He's more tired than the two fighters.
I think he's more frustrated than Adam Chuck, too.
Break! 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 Fight! Break! Fight!
90 seconds left. Featherweight championship of the world on the line. Petch has won every round according to the judges. Adam Chuck needs a knockout.
Fight!
He's only got one knockout in his glory career. It came 2 fights ago against Abraham Vidalis.
Yep, he got aggressive with his boxing, and that's where he got the finish.
Break!
And if Petch Panamaron looked a little suspect in his last fight, which was a majority draw, he's found his form and then some.
Yep, sharpened up nicely from that last fight. Again, different fighters. Kevin Van Nostrand's very unorthodox. You know, could be an issue of style.
Fight!
But Van Nostrand's had more success against Petch than pretty much anyone else because perhaps of
Go,
that
guys.
style.
Exactly.
Break! Fight!
It's hard to beat this guy kick for kick, punch for punch.
You got to be unorthodox.
Break! Break!
After 200 fights, you've seen every right kick, every punch, every low kick. Things got to be different.
Break! Fight! Stop! Stop!
It's getting ugly now as we have 10 seconds to go. Axe kick there for Petch. He's got his hands by his hips.
Oh, spin kicks. He just has fun in there. He's always giggling and smiling.
Fight! Stop!
That will do it. No problem tonight for the king of the featherweight division, Petch Panamaron Kiabuka.
Yeah, it was Petch really dominated this fight, and in the early rounds, really using good combinations, and I really liked how he mixed his punches, attacked the legs. Adam Chuck, in the beginning of the fight, was really trying to press forward, trying to get his hands, but the distance control, the power left kicks of Petch just seemed to slow that output of Adam Chuck. And you see Petch there being warned a few times for grabbing and hitting after. But you see that power kick, the damage that it was doing on Adam Chuck's ribs and legs. There was moments where Adam Chuck was trying to close the distance, but I sensed a lot of frustration when it came to Adam Chuck. There's a moment he tried to rush after it, tried his rolling thunder once again, unsuccessful. But Petch, you see, just having fun in there. Playing tick for tat, spinning heel kick. At least Adam Chuck tried with some spectacular offense, but just wasn't enough tonight.
Tim Hughes with the decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 championship rounds, we go to the judges' scorecard. All 5 of our ringside judges see them out and score them out the same, 49-45 for your winner by unanimous decision. and still Glory Featherweight Champion of the World, Featherweight Action. In dominating fashion, the professor made easy work of his 4th consecutive title defense. Career victory number 164 firmly establishes Featherweight Action as the world's premier featherweight. That will do it for this edition of Glory Rewind. And don't forget to check out all things Glory on our website, glorykickboxing.com, or follow us on Facebook, Snapchat, and Instagram, as well as catch up on Glory features and fights on our YouTube channel. We'll see you next time on Glory Rewind.